I'm back. Hi, friends. So today we're going to talk about some movement with balls and like what kind of movement we do. We initially talked about that in our previous lesson, and then so we're also going to review a little bit more. And but what I want to get started on was what do we want to find out about balls? And I wrote something for us to read, and Dewan answered some questions. I had a lot of friends answer some questions. I'm sorry that shadow's right there, but Dewan, oh, excuse me. The title of this is What Do We Want to Find Out About Balls? Okay. So, I asked some of my friends that I talked to before the break, before we went on break, and I talked to Dewan, Grace, and Kingston. And these are the things that they told me are the questions that they wanted to ask and find answers to. And so I'm going to let you know what they said. So Dewan said, asked, do all balls bounce? That's a good question. And we're going to do some research. That means we're going to, we're going to Google it. We're going to, ask other people. We're going to figure out a way that we can find the answers to these questions. So that's what research means. And Dewan also asked, do soccer balls bounce? That's a good question too. And Grace wanted to know, what are balls made of? That's a great question because I think a lot of balls are made out of different materials. And Kingston's question was, how big can balls get? Well, guess what? I am going to do another comparison. You know how I compared the basketball to the CD. Remember that? We had the CD, but I got the soccer ball today. So we have the mini soccer ball and we have a CD, and this is what? This is flat, right? And this is round all over, and that makes this a sphere, and this is flat. It's a two-dimensional. It's two-dimensional. This is three-dimensional. That means you can feel this, but you can see that this is rounder than this because it's flat. Okay? This is flat, but the shape of it is round and like a circle. And the ball is round all over, but the CD is flat. Okay? All right. So guess what? We're going to do a comparison. Are you ready? All right. So, to answer Kingston's question, I think I can do that by showing you what I need to show you. So I have this ball. I know it's big, right? I have this ball. And then I have our old handy dandy trusty, what's this ball right here? This ball, yes, our beach ball. And let's put them side by side. Whoa, almost lost that. So the beach ball is, I hope you guys can see the difference. The beach ball is smaller than this ball. This is a yoga ball. You can do exercises on this ball. You can sit on it, and it's supposed to help tighten the muscles in your stomach. You can do like all kinds of exercises. I should be sitting on that ball right now, but I don't want to fall and you laugh at me, so I'm not going to sit on it. But can I sit on this ball? No, I'll probably pop it. Cause it's not as durable. And durable means that it's not as strong as this. This yoga ball is made out of different material than this beach ball. This beach ball is kind of wimpy. It doesn't have a lot of muscles like this yoga ball. Okay. The yoga ball is strong. It has a lot of muscles. It's made out of different materials. And so that goes back to Grace's question. What are balls made out of? And then we have to find out, do soccer balls bounce? Do all balls bounce? So, guess what? If you want me to answer some of your questions, you got to pick up the phone, friends. And if you want me to tell your friends about some of the questions that you had or some of the things that you said, you have to tell me. So when Miss Charles and Miss McNair call, you have to tell us everything that you want to say. And I know sometimes that it's hard to remember, but sometimes you could get mommy or daddy or your brother or your sister to help you write down some of the questions that you think about after you watch some of the lessons, okay? And then when we call, you can tell you like, oh yeah, mommy, where's that paper? So we can tell Miss Charles and Miss McNair about what I wanted to ask them. Because guess what? Miss Charles and Miss McNair, we don't remember everything, but guess what? When we write things down, just like it says, to day 5. It says day 5 right up here. And then we're going to talk about movement, balls bouncing. And guess what? Since we're talking about this right now, we're going to sing a song, okay? Oh, well, we're not going to, it's not really a song. It's more or less some movement. And we're going to pretend we're going to use our imaginations. We're going to pretend like we're bouncing balls, okay? So how can we bounce a ball? You take your hand and you slightly pat the ball up and down, up and down. So we're going to bounce the ball low. Now we're going to bounce the ball high. Okay, let's bounce it in the middle. Good job. Now we're going to bounce the ball fast. Bounce it fast. Now let's bounce it slow. Good job. Now let's get our balls and let's keep them quiet and still. And let's pay attention because now we're going to sing a song, okay? And this song is in the name, I'm sorry. This song is in the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm cracking up right now. And let me think about how it's supposed to go. Oh, you know the song, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So we're going to sing this part. Clap a friend's name with me, with me. His name with me. Now let's try and see. All right, you ready? Whose name is this? Grace. So, how many syllables are in Grace's name? Let's count it out. Grace. 1. Clap a friend's name with me, with me, with me. Clap a friend's name with me. Now let's all see. Grace. All right. Whose name? Good job, Noah. Clap a friend's name with me, with me, with me. Clap a friend's name with me. Now let's all see. Noah. 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 Whose name? My friend Landon. Okay, how many sounds, how many syllables do you hear in Landon's name? Landon. Landon. Yes. Landon. Good job. Whose name? Good job. Ian. How many? Ian. 1. Good job. How many? Dewan. Dewan. Good job. Johan. Good. Beulah. Good job. Kareem. Good. Aidan. Sophia. Nahum. Good job. Allison. See, I messed up just a little bit. Whose name? Good job. Anthony. Good job, friends. Kingston. 1, 2. We're just going to do the last part of my name without the miss. McNair. So how many syllables do you hear? McNair. Good job. Jose. 1. Whose name? Nina. Good. We're just going to do right. Charles. Jet. Good job. All right. So that was pretty cool, friends. We clapped out all of our friends' names. And we talked about what we wanted to find out about balls. And the friends who answered this will ask these questions did a really good job. And then we're going to review about some of the balls that we've already talked about. So give me some tablets. And we talked about basketballs. And a basketball can bounce. And a soccer ball, you can kick it. And a football, you can throw it. A meatball, you can eat. And a baseball, you can hit it. And a beach ball, what can you do with a beach ball? Let's see. We were going to talk about that, but I ran out of time on our last lesson. But with the beach ball, you can hit it, you can kick it, and you can throw it. So a beach ball is pretty awesome because you can do a lot of things with it. And what else did we talk about? Right. We talked about compound words. When you take 2 words and you make one word, one big word, basket and ball, and you put them together and it makes basketball. Good. And you have a soccer ball. You have the word soccer and the word ball, and you put it together and you make the word soccer ball. And you have meat and the word ball. And you put those two words together and you make the word meatball. Baseball. You have the word base and you have the word